Surprise! This will be such fun.
Been talking to myself for about 10 minutes now, and that kind of sucks. So you know what we're gonna do? You know what? We're not gonna run it back. Don't worry about it. Like I said, everybody out there, thank you for tuning in to episode number 15 of Cam's Collection. Wingman42, appreciate you being in the chat, bro, and giving me a heads up about people not being able to hear me right now. That sucks. But no big deal. As we said, we do this live almost every week. Around the same time, depending on if we have any figure releases. But finally, we have the final piece to the Endgame Hot Toys Avengers collection, Loki. This figure, it looks good, but you know, we're going to get right into it. Wingman, thank you, bro. Appreciate you letting me know what's going on out there. Let's see, my man, One Stitch Scale Figure Focus is in the house, bro. Appreciate you letting me know. They can hear me now. They can hear me now. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, so let's go ahead and talk about this figure real quick. Let's go ahead and take a dive into it. I think a lot of people's expectations were not really met with this figure due to the fact that it took over almost 2 years for us to get this figure. And now we have it, and it just seems like it's coming up short. Like, what was the deal? What was the issue? Hot Toys, we need a statement. Release something. Give us some type of information as to why we were waiting for this thing for so long. And I know as the collective community, we are pretty impatient when it comes to getting our parts and figures and the things that we want on our shelves. But I feel like this was absurd. Like almost 3 years, let's be honest, for this figure to drop, and it doesn't look like it changed really much. I've seen some up close photos with people that have actually have the figure in hand, and the hairline looks a little thin and wild. I'm gonna be honest with you. You guys tell me what you think. Feel free to write in the chat so I can see exactly what do you guys think about this figure right now. I mean, it's just not. I don't know. I mean, I think it's great. I would love to add it to my collection, but at this point, I'm actually more excited about the Loki TVA version, because this one is just I don't know. It just, and then also Carlos from A Place of Collecting actually added something to it that I didn't really notice at first. Was this thumb? It's a opposable thumb. Now, what he's saying is that it can actually detach the thumb, so you don't have to bend the hands on the figure. I guess that is innovation in a way, but at the same time, it's like, what if that groove to switch that thumb out becomes loose over time? And now I have a thumb that doesn't even work. I mean, I would rather move the hand periodically back and forth to be able to put the staff into his hand. But now it's like, all right, that kind of just throws me off a bit, you know? Like, I feel like they could have used that time or that constructive thought to do something else. What do you guys think? Tell me what you're thinking out there. Collectible Chats is in the house. What's going on, bro? Appreciate you stopping through. And as always, once the scale figure focus is in the house, what's going on, brother? If you haven't already, go check him out, guys. Killing it with content, and his channel is moving so fast. I'm trying to keep pace. I'm falling behind in the race, but I'm gonna catch up. One day. Don't even worry about it. But yeah, go check him out. Once the scale figure focus, amazing guy over there, man. So let's go ahead and flip through a few more of these photos as well. I mean, I love the idea of like how they're trying to sell these products and these figures. I mean, of course, photography is everything, especially with lighting, even with the Photoshop backgrounds as well. I mean, it makes it look like it's coming to life, right? Like, it looks good. It looks great, honestly. But let's go see an actual photo. Hold on. I think I have one on here. Let me see. So this guy had actually dropped a photo earlier. Let's see if I can actually find it. Okay, here we go. Hopefully you guys can see this. Yep. Okay, cool. So this is my concern. This is an in-hand version of this, right? Okay. I mean, it looks good. Coloring, textures, everything looks great. I would love to be able to take this jacket off because I feel like it looks a bit heavy, but it is part of this costume in this scene of the movie. Cool. But look at his hair, right? I mean, his hair was like all like hairsprayed, starched up, like a damn paperweight. And now I'm looking at it now and it's like kind of thin up here. I mean, granted, we're not getting actual rooted hair, so I'm trying to figure out why does it look like that? Like he has like hair plugs in his head. I mean, it could be the angles, and even in here, Hot Toys Madman, shout out to him for these photos. He actually says it looks better with the helmet on. And I don't think, for me, if I actually got this figure, I had it on pre-order, as I said previously, but I canceled it. Would I actually pose it without the helmet? I feel like the helmet honestly makes this period of Loki that we know. What do you guys think about this one? Fizzy Figures is in the house. What's going on, bro? I'll actually be on Fizzy Figures show sometime this week. We're still setting up all the details and stipulations that we're going to have. But yeah, go check that guy out as well. Great content over there on his channel. Let's see. Once the scale figure focus says he looks bald here. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's not bald. It's like, what? I don't know. It's kind of crazy, honestly. I still want it. The helmet all the way. Won't pay $260 for it. I can't display it on helmet. Yeah, same way. If I can't display it in two different options or two different ways and feel like it looks just as good both ways, then I'm not going to pay $260 for it as well. And exactly why I canceled it in the first place, because this one, for a lot of people, because it took so long, it makes a lot of people not actually want the figure anymore. And for me, the nostalgia of actually having this character, I think two or three different versions we've seen since this one actually dropped. So this one kind of becomes obsolete in my collection, I feel like. If it ends up hitting bargain bin or at a lesser value on a reseller's page, then yeah, I'll definitely pick it up. But I can't see myself paying more than like $200, $180 for this one. Oh man, look, I made it when I got the bots in here, man. Oh my gosh. I didn't know I was out here. Put them in timeout. They gotta go. Man, look, the bots come through. Must be a slow work day for everybody. That's so crazy. What's the scale figure focus says? Is this the Vulture sculpt? Honestly, it looks like Adrian Toomer, the cartoon version, opposed to the version that we see on with Michael Keaton. Honestly, it looks pretty bad. Like, I don't know. Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, bots are in here, man. I feel like, oh man, do I have enough subscribers to get bots? Like, this is my first bot encounter, so thank you, bots, for that. Feezy Figure says, yeah, I agree, and I like the Cable and Bo-Katan and others situation where you can leave the clothes and the helmets on. Yeah, I think so too. I do like having a alternate perception of being able to switch up my figures to be able to do different things. I mean, the more accessories, the better. Us as collectors, we're kind of picky when it comes to what we like. We want all the accessories for a less amount, when necessarily that's not going to happen. But I still like this figure. Like, it's not 100% bad at all. Like, I still think it's good. But I just feel like there was a lack of expectations that they met with this one. And I feel like they know they messed up, and they've probably been listening to the community and we're just like, man, let's just put it out. We're so backed up on so many other figures. I mean, there's so many other shows that they haven't even dabbled in as far as figures. We got the Daredevil before we even got the main character She-Hulk, which that one, I don't know how that's going to go. Let's be honest here. Miss Marvel, haven't even received that one. I'm pretty sure there's other figures out there and other shows that have recently come out, as well as the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. Maybe we'll see something there. A 2-pack with Rocket and Cosmo. Maybe, I don't know. Or either, oh man, this would kill people if you got a Mantis and a God, what is his name? Drax 2-pack combo. Come on now. There's a lot of people out there whose grails would still be grails because it's a different version with a different, I guess, like a sleeveless sweatshirt. But at the same time, the value would go down 100%. Just based on having another version. And did anybody notice that Drax's face looked a little chubbier than usual? Okay, maybe I'm paying too much to detail, but fine detail discovered right there. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and check out one of the other figures that they actually dropped. That we knew this one was going to come out, so not too surprised about that at all. These Harry Potter things are kind of cute too, by the way. I kind of like those. They look kind of good. I don't know. I'm not gonna buy them, but you know, Harry Potter's just one of those shows you can watch year round, and I think, especially once it starts getting cold outside, it makes you feel kind of like you want to put a sweater on and get like a cup of butter beer. Oh, you know what? We're gonna talk about that in a little bit. So this Doctor Strange was finally released, and it probably should be shipping out probably the next 2 weeks or so for a lot of people. This suit actually resembled closer to the original in-game version that a lot of people were calling the Grail version of this Strange figure. I would say his eyes look a little funky in here. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm paying... What the hell did I just do? Oh my God. Maybe I'm paying too much attention to it. And like I said, these are edited photos. So sometimes the editing can be a little bit off and it end up not looking as it would in person. Which is the picture at? It looks good. I mean, it looks like a great Doctor Strange, except for he doesn't have the hair in the front like the in-game. I mean, the Infinity War version, not in-game. Sorry. Because he was dead most of Endgame, if people didn't know that. His eyes, dude, they look a little jacked up, you know. I don't know, they just look a little weird. I don't know, is everybody else seeing this, or am I just like the only person that thinks he looks a little less Cumberbatch than usual here? I don't know. I do think this is a really cool figure for the price. I don't know. I will wait for it to drop down a little bit. I can't see this selling out super fast, because since we did recently get a new version of the Doctor Strange from the Madness Multiverse, which I feel like is the ultimate Doctor Strange version and the one that pays closer homage to the original comic book suit that was at the end of the movie. I have this suit right here, as you see, of Spider-Man. So I'm like, don't need that. That's cool. I'm worried about all this wrinkling that they did over here on this dude, but whatever. A lot of these shots are really, really great. His eyes look a little funky, kind of weird. What do you guys think about this one? If I can see these chats. Patent 23. I don't know why I couldn't get that. Hello, everyone. What's going on, bro? Appreciate you stopping through. Once his figure focus says, no, you're 100% right. He really concentrating on that spell. He still messed it up. Yeah. He looks like he's concentrating a little too hard at this point. My man, Tyria's in the house. What's going on, bro? I agree. He looks off. I know. It's like they do some figures and they redo them really, really well. But we get ones like this where you think, cakewalk, piece of cake. They've done it before. And they jack it up. And it's like, how do you mess up something that you do consistently? You know, I understand like characters get older as well as actors. So you have to kind of change their face as they go with age, right? But something's missing on this one. A lot of people are saying it already, so it's like, okay, no, it's just not me, you know, at this point. Patent 23 says the sculpt is okay. I think Multiverse of Madness prototype head sculpt was better. I definitely agree as well. I definitely like that one as well. And that would be the one I'm picking up. That would be my first Doctor Strange that I'll be adding to my collection. This one right here with the gauntlet / cauldron or a magical sorcerer cauldron that he has here, which is creating the spell so that everybody forgets Peter. I'm not sure if that accessory is really worth the price, you know, because I think it's what, like 3 something. Let me see. No, I am not sharing the screen. You guys already know that. It's all good. $315. $315 for Infinity War, jacked up head, Doctor Strange without the Superman curl in the front and a cauldron. I don't think that's worth it, man. I'll be honest with you. Single songwriters in the house. Looks okay. It has a CGI face. No, it does. It does. I agree completely, man. Man, Jason Himmelwright is in the house. What's going on, man? Hard to get excited about releases that look so close to the last 2 or 3. That's true. It's true. It's basically, it's a duplicate on a different body with a few other accessories. And when we say innovation, I think there's a lot of characters out there that not just in Marvel, I would like to see a lot of DC characters being made that kind of get skipped over. Those one-offs that like you might never see again. I think that stuff is kind of cool, but they kind of miss out on those opportunities because they go with the popular vote or what, you know, other people want to see. But it's not my money, so I can't dictate how companies are running things, but I can give my opinion and hopefully they listen to it like a lot of us. Wingman says, yes, the eyes do seem a little weird to me in some of the pictures. Then we know what we mean by weird. It definitely looks just not like it belongs on his face. I can't explain how it is. It just looks just strange at this point. Yeah, so I mean, guys, that's all I really want to talk about and run through today. Of course, we're going to do a quick episode of the new as always. Really keep it about 20 to 30 minutes. I appreciate you guys stopping through. If anybody's finding any new deals on Cyber Monday, please check out different websites. Let me know if you're finding something that's crazy, some incredible deals. I know Figure Focus is out there. Honey, that boy, he's on it. I'm telling you right now. So what was the other thing? Oh, that's right. I think so. Okay, this is just my opinion. Is when I saw this figure, this is my initial reaction. That's how I felt. They had one job and it just didn't come out just as right as I thought it would. Let's see. Seems kind of sunken, which might be due to the shadows and the photography. Yeah, it could. And that's why I said, like, with this Photoshop and editing photos, nothing's going to come out 100% perfect. These aren't real people whose facial features can change along with lighting. So it's kind of difficult to do that. Terry, appreciate you coming through, man. Take care, bro. Enjoy the beginning of your week. Hope everybody's having a great week so far. It is the first day, obviously, and a lot of people just got off for that Thanksgiving break. So yeah, I wish you guys such a great week out there. If you haven't already, go ahead and like, subscribe, and hit the notification button on my channel on Cam's Collection on TikTok, YouTube, as well as Instagram for new content that I drop on a week-to-week basis. If we get any new releases, I will do another episode this week of the new. But if you want to see more content from me or just see me on your screen, you can go and check me out, not just on my YouTube channel, but I'll also be on Lail's YouTube channel later on this week on Wednesday for Say What, as well as I'll be on Lail's channel as well on Sunday with such a great group of guys that I love getting together with and talking about our collecting week and exactly what we were able to find throughout the week at a Collectors International as well. I will be dropping some new content next week. Finally, getting you guys the episode that you've been waiting for collectibles and cocktails, the recipe for butterbeer so that you can make your holiday season just as special with a little bit of Harry Potter magic. Thanks again, guys, for tuning in to another episode of the new. And peace.